Day 10, day 10, day 10. You know, we are pretty ready for a lot of things here. We can go ahead and turn this off instead of wasting more battery. The chopper event is done. We're probably not going to need that, but who knows, maybe we'll deal with commercials every once in a while. We are going to be moving on to certain areas here, and honestly, I think it's time for us to be able to travel a little bit. I think it is time for us to travel a little bit. We will be staying here for a little bit longer than we have in prior playthroughs. I think getting it really settled out into a really flushed out base is going to be a good thing. Obviously we have more defenses here than we ever have before, so that's a plus. And we have all the generators and everything else that we need. What we need now is to kind of move out and kind of get into areas we have not gotten yet. Let me make sure that we have a lot of room back here. We do. We have like 108 room. So the other thing that I want to do is kind of check out some of these areas. We know we went down here for the first time, and we went over here, which is where the farm store is. But I just noticed this on the map here when we passed that I didn't see on the minimap. So we're going to head over there and turn over there as well. We should have plenty of spears on us still. Alright, maybe not. Maybe they're in the vehicle. Yeah, we have the 9 spears on us and the 4 wrenches, so. Alright, let's get going. Be a little bit more interesting on what we do here. And here's the thing, I kind of want some of the bodies to decay a little bit. We will get into welding here real quick. We do have some cars to be able to take apart. I do want to find a larger group of cars to possibly take apart later on. But... oh. Still some hanging out over there, huh? I suppose we really didn't go through these houses. That's fine. That's fine. A couple bookshelves that we could pay attention to, that's about it. Alright, chill out. I want to keep this vehicle good as possible because rolling around the classic Cleaver vehicle just is awesome. It really is. I would like to look for a good armor. Oh, that's what it is. Okay, it's a barn. Okay, nothing really there then. Sadly, nothing really there. We can still check out what's down here though. Maybe there's another good farmhouse down here. Or we might just run the area that we were just in already. No. I think with the fence here, we got a farmhouse. Hi. Oh, I did not mean to hit you. Multiple farmhouses, it looks like. That might be interesting. Well, that's not a farmhouse. That's just a farmstead. Where's the house? There's just one of those big... oh, it's not the trail. Oh, there's a house with a nice garage. Damn. Look at the migration on these. How crazy is that? Like, this migration was not a B41 thing. They are moving. Yeah. Your buddy's got taken out. Alright, there looks to be a lot of things in there. Also, I might take those containers that are in there. Don't like that. One of you get ahead of the other one. That works. Aha. I knew it. Alright. See if there's any digital watches or other things to be able to take apart on you. It's a large knife. We'll take that. Oop. Dirty boots. You know what? The other thing we'll start taking is this. We'll start taking some belts. Put the belt to that. Yeah, no. Also... Oh no, it did it again. Well, we can't get that balloon. I should have let him get up first. I think he was messed up in there. Alright, let's see what we've got. Wait, what? Oh, there we go. No animals in there. Okay. No animals in there. Egg container, food container. I mean, it's got a little bit of space in it. Can we open this side, by the way? No. Okay. Alright, let's take a look over here. See what we got. Oh. We have some chimkins. We have another zombie that's chilling out over here. Get down. I suppose let's just check the door first. Alright. What do we have here? We have a rope, I'm assuming. Oh, rubber hose. Okay. We have an... Ooh. Animal care 1, flushing rake. Hey, we got another rake. That is another spear. That is another spear. We will take that openly and gladly. Damn, kind of loaded in here. Animal feed bags, fertilizer. The hell's that? Oh, that's a rope. Okay. Animal care, scythe. We'll take the respirator filters because you never know when we're going to finally find one, which will be nice. We still have not found a respirator. Ooh, a shears. Nice. So that shears is really big because I can use that on the sheep. And then as long as I find a knitting, or a freaking wheel, I can go ahead and make some twine, or some thread off of it. Make it easier. See, here's the other thing that I was thinking about. I'm seeing 2 of those. I'm seeing 2 of those in there. Might not be such a... Why are we panicked? We're nervous because of dead bodies. Okay. Yeah, but 2 of those in there, 2 of those in there. We do know that those can be used. Alright, we'll take that. For other things. We'll take the regular... Oh, what's in the sack? We don't need all the wheat chaffs. Sorry. We just want the sack. What do we got in here? Leaf rake, more respirator filters. Growing your own, we already got that opened. Garden hose. We have a worn rake and a regular rake. That's 2 more spears. Another thing that doesn't make sense. The garden hose should be able to be broken down, right? Right? You would think those would be able to be broken down for the same thing as rakes. But, whatever. We have 3 more spears than we had when we entered here. Yeah, I kind of thought there wasn't going to be much in here, but maybe the house will have something. Dented unlimited can of food. Yeah. Box of garbage bags. Well, no. Oh, am I seeing this? That's a frickin' jerry can. 10 liters worth of gas. Lovely. That's actually crazy. That's the first time I've seen a jerry can. Kentucky Farmer, we do not have this one. I really don't need it. It's tobacco, but... Wooden rod, no. So salt licks, I have no idea. And we can't see anything that they're used for. Another... Jesus, man. Yeah, we're not going to have problems with spears here. We are not going to have problems with spears here at all. Alright. Let's get this jerry can in the vehicle first. Jerry cane's going to be nice because it's double the size of the other stuff, so get that in there. We also do not need these 4 wooden spears. Let's go ahead and toss those in there, which is crazy because that means we have 13 spears in there. Nice. Nice. The digital watches can go in there, respirator filters, sacks, box of nails. Forgot we were reading first aid. We don't need that, we don't need that, we don't need that. We actually don't need that either. We don't need that. Nice. Nice and leveled off here. To the point that I'm actually thinking that I have enough room to be able to do this. To be able to keep the Holy Trinity on me. Yeah, I think I can just keep the Holy Trinity on me and I can, favorite them. We got enough space. Plenty enough. Alright, let's actually turn the gas off here. We do not need that on. Let's take a look at what is in the farmhouse. Hopefully lots of bookshelves. American Tire. I'm also listening, because you never know. Cook Show Volume 5. Okay. Tailoring? Yeah, I haven't started on tailoring. That's actually a good find. That's actually a really good find. Alright. Just because I really don't care. But who knows? Maybe something pops on. I doubt it. No basement, it looks like. And a burrow. Oh no. Yeah. Actually, a nice little place. Not gonna lie. Pretty nice in here. We're gonna eat this onion. Beef patty, unfortunately, is stale. Chicken leg is stale. So a lot of the food is starting to go stale. Even in, and this is the thing that they need to fix. Even in the freezers, the frozen stuff goes stale, which is kinda crappy. Not gonna lie. It shouldn't be. Here's the thing. I can understand it getting freezer burned, but it should not be going stale that quickly. It really should not. You know what? We're going to take the empty bowl. We're going to take the meat cleaver. We can always use more meat cleavers. Actually, that one can go on our right belt. We will take an extra kitchen knife. I think that's it. Unless, actually, I want to take... Oh, is it up here? It's up here. I want to take a mug with me. The reason why is if I find a coffee maker, we have a ton of coffee at home, I would like to be able to make a couple cups of coffee for myself. Be nice. Does not look like there's a basement in this place, which kinda sucks. Listening. Any Z's? Nice. Alcohol bottle. Caffeine pills. Nice little finds here, man. We might want to fill our water bottle just a little bit. Keep it up. The one thing that is new about this character is I do not have high thirst or high hunger on this, which really allows me to be able to keep things balanced a lot easier. Honestly, not a bad place. You can put a generator out there. Yeah. Some water collectors. The only thing that's down about this is there is no basement. And basements have kind of become a pretty needed thing nowadays. I swore I heard a zombie in here. Huh. What's in the briefcase? Not a damn thing. Okay. key ring with the can opener. Yeah, I was just kind of afraid of this. That we're not gonna... What is in there? A padded jacket, but it is in good condition other than just being bloody. We're gonna take it because that could actually come in handy in the winter months. We don't find anything else. We'll take the lighter. We're gonna need all that stuff, so... Alright. Unfortunately, not a ton. But a nice little place. I should be marking off the houses as I go through them, but I'm slightly an idiot, and I haven't yet, so whatever. Let's go ahead and get all... Damn it, I messed up. There. Alright, there we go. Trying to get better at that. Alright. We will mark this real quick. Oh! Or not. I thought I still had the crayons on me. Did I move the crayons? Yes, I did. That was kind of stupid. We're gonna favorite that. Alright. I love this because the crayons allow you to use every single color in the book. It's cool. Let's go ahead and... What would that be considered? Shoot, I just realized I do not... You know what? We're gonna do this. We're gonna put that in there, and then we're gonna add a note. For metal barrels. I'll put it all the way down. There we go. Add it in there. We are good. Alright. Gonna move on. There's gotta be another farm around here somewhere. Just realized that that was actually a dead end, too. Huh. There's a lot of zombies out here. You know what? Screw it. Let's have some fun. We need to grab their belts and their badges? No. And their digital watches anyway, so. And it's slightly about clearing that map. Well, stick those beta blockers. Alright. Oh. I was gonna say, there was a group of them down there. Yeah, they all piled up there. There is a barn or something across the road there. Oh. Broken spear. I'll probably have people asking, well, why are you using spears against a couple of them? Because I want to level spears. Alright, we'll take that belt, the duct tape. Huh. Wait a second, the work boots. What are we wearing? Regular shoes. Wait, what? Why is that not showing as better? Like, normally it shows like green. You see that 100 as compared to 1020? I'm very confused by that. Normally it shows the... Yeah, like now it shows down. That did not show up there. Yeah, that is a massive increase. Actually, let's take a quick peek-see. Yeah, it's just a barn. It's just a barn. Alright, I did... I swear, sometimes this game can be slightly unintuitive. And it's just funny because every time I right click, I get an error. It's like the game's like, no, no right clicking. No right clicking for anything. No right clicking for menus. No right clicking for nothing. Yeah. Alright, so we know where those two roads go. Because they go right down there. However, we haven't done up here. So, let's check up here. I'm pretty sure... Well, actually, this probably goes to a dead end because it doesn't come out on the river. Oh my god. You beautiful, beautiful bastard. That's a sleeper. That's a sleeper in 70% condition. No gas. 78%. Oh my god. No armor, no bull bar. That's perfectly fine, but that is a flat top with a sleeper in it. That is crazy. I gotta see. We can uninstall the window. Nice. Alright. Which means we can get in. Means we can unlock. Means we can get out. And put the window back in. Yes, it doesn't have gas, but, you know, we just got a jerry can. So, I want to see this thing. Dear Lord, this thing is beautiful. Alright, so I want to check this out. Driver's seat, rear seat. So there's a couple rear seats with 20 storage in them that we can throw things into. Also, sleep, lock all doors, open windows, device options. That's the radio. I thought this was a sleeper. Vehicle mechanics. But sheet. Maybe I have to go in the back to be able to access. Yeah, there we are. Turn on fridge, sleep, vehicle mechanic, lock all doors. Like there's a fridge there. If I'm correct, in this seat there might be a microwave. Yep, and there's a microwave in this seat, or you could sleep. So there's a lot of freaking really cool things in this. You don't want to fill up the seats because of that, but dude, that's in such good condition. All right, well, we might have to just try that out. If we find a trailer, that might be even something more. Let's go ahead and grab one more. Actually, I didn't even think about that. That's a frickin' semi. I could probably just frickin' tow this with the semi. Probably would be pretty easy. It's a flippin' semi. Oh, look at... Oh, what is... What is this? An electric blower forge. It's literally 0.5 kilos. We're taking it. I don't want the old generators. We've got so many generators, so... I don't really care about that. There seems to be a book. Agriculture 5. Don't think we're going to need that, like, almost ever. Leaf rakes. We'll take the twine. Oh, there was 2 electric blower forges? Why did I take one of them, then? Interesting. Okay. We'll toss them in there. We'll take the wire as well. Empty bucket, the bag of sacks of sand. Those are nice. We need those for concrete, or the cement mix. Another rake. What is the American homesteading one? Jar of produce. I have not read that one. Take the wire. We will carve another spear. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. Two sacks, but I'm pretty sure you both have wheat seeds and dried wheat. Yes. We do not need, we just need the dang sacks. Fertilizer. Barbed wire? No. No, nothing in there. Anything in here? Farmer's guide. I mean, we can take these seeds, but right now I don't need them. We're not starting on that for a while. I do want to see if this can tow that. We will come back in this, though. If that's the case, we might have a new vehicle here. Okay. Yeah, we don't have a friendship bracelet, do we? Yeah, we'll take a friendship bracelet. I just read this and it kind of blew my mind. Okay, I thought that was attempting to say crucial healing. It's like, no, it's circuital healing. I was like, what the is that? And why is this zombie dead in here? I don't know. I've seen a lot of those recently. Let's see. Okay, you can't do it like that. Gotcha. There we are. Hutch. Hutch info. There's no chickens in here right now, but this is all set up for that. Oh, I didn't even notice the garage. Damn. Watch there be an alarm. Open garages have me wary. Okay. No alarm. Roof lights, steel sheets. No, we're not there yet. Don't need the steel sheets right now. We'll take the empty gas can. We will take electrical... Oh, that is huge. We did not have electric 2 prior to this. That is actually big. That is really big. Because that'll make that 2 to 3 so much easier. Alright, I do not like that. That's a broken window and an open door, ladies and gents. Alright, I was going to say, we're going to run in here, because I do not trust that sound. Alright, what do we got on the ground here? We have a cordless... Oh, apparently we need to empty things. Like clockwork we don't have. Why don't we just go ahead and... We need to empty this stuff out real quick. I see multiple bookshelves in there, which has me a little happy. It has me a little happy. Alright. Get those in there. Get those in there. That in there, that in there, that in there, those in there, that in there. And those in there. And that can go in there, and that can go in there, and that can go in there. Yay. Alright. We don't need anything else. Get our butts back in there. I do wish we had a bigger bag, for sure. Probably my one downfall right now. Plus, there's multiple chances for how to use generators, because this is a place that how to use generators can pop up. So is this. Unfortunately, no. So is this. So is that. Fortunately, no. Also, we have that cordless phone. Alright. Damn. Welder monthly, though. That is... Make metal sheet and cut 4 small metal sheets. That is a nice one. Twigs in there. Unfortunately, no fireplace pokers. Damn. Not gonna lie, I saw that and I'm like, oh, please. Whoa. That's questionable. Take the cereal, brown sugar and sugar cubes. You need those sugar cubes for coffee. We'll take that. The processed cheese is fresh. We're going to go ahead and eat that. Unfortunately, the ground beef is stale. See what I mean? Like, the mutton chop is stale. Crazy, right? Bag of tater tots, fresh. Rice, split peas, black peas, some salt. Guess we really need to start piling up on some of this stuff. Jar of bell peppers. Oh, yeah. A cutting board. Might as well. Not rest, but no. Alright, this is probably just going to be booze, and we don't do booze on this run. I have light drinker, which means I can get really drunk really freaking quick. So we're not going to do that. Alright, we are going to take these out of here. I don't know what that is. Can research craft recipe. Oh, okay. That's actually cool. It's showing me that I can research a craft off of it by just highlighting it instead of right-clicking. I just missed what we got off of that, but okay. But, like, yeah, and now if I go like this, I can now see... Oh, that's cool. Also, just gonna say, incredibly weird. You have your washer... You don't have a dryer. But you have a washer... Oh, you don't have a dryer because you have a clothesline. You have a washer right next to your toilet. Alright, upstairs, let's see. I kind of like the layout of this place, not gonna lie. Bathroom, not much in here. Okay. 2 fresh claw hammers. Well, mostly fresh. Another crowbar. Dude, we need to so get frickin'... We so need to get frickin' a bigger bag. This is annoying. Sheet. Some caffeine pills, which we can't even put in there. Headphones, we can't even put... Oh my god. Civil rights and demonstration? No. Chances at... How to use generators? No. Catalog for Hugo Plush. More catalogs. A pouch of tobacco. Wait a second. I don't have a mod. for anything tobacco because I don't use smoker anymore. Have they added pouches of tobacco and rolling papers into the game? Huh. That's interesting. I did not realize they did that. Nice lumberjack shirt, too. Alright, what do we got here? We got digital watch. You can't even take that. Postcard from Brooklyn. Oh. Ah, it's a duffel bag. It doesn't give me any more capacity, though. However, I can equip it as a secondary. And then put all this crap in there. That works for me. And we got the wrench, so. Wish we could find a real big bag, but does not seem to be an option right now. We are going to take the good leather jacket. A catcher's vest. Huh. Worn bulky gloves that are defensible, but will cause slower inventory item transfer, disable crafting while walking, and hinder climbing. That does not sound worth it. I mean, there's a slight run speed and combat speed modifier, but that is actually really good. We're going to take it with us. I'm not going to use it, though. They call that bathroom next to the wash with the washer next to it, back door, called a mudroom. That's what a mudroom is. Okay. I've heard the term before. We don't get those up here. I take the smoker trait, still find cigs all over the place. It's not the ability to find cigarettes that I don't take smoker for anymore. Smoker finally has negative balances. Quite a few. One, you're addicted. You can get... It always had that negative balance of putting you in anxiety if you didn't get them. But two, you cough all the time. You cough all the time. And in high population areas, that's death. It's like when you cough when you're sick, except you can do it randomly just because of being a smoker. So I stay away from that because of that. It would negate my quiet traits and stuff like that I have. You know, it doesn't make sense to be able to take them like that. Alrighty. I don't think there is a basement in this place. You know, it would be really cool to see, like, let's say there was a room up here. If they could somehow do that, it goes to stairs on a second floor that you can't, like, see down to stairs to a basement. Like, it's almost like a secret basement. That would be really cool to see in a building. Really freaking cool to see in a building. I should probably take apart that TV, if I'm being honest. We need the experience, so... What does that got me for? I mean, we're up to 75 out of 150 to electrical 2. I'm not really seeing anything else. Oh, the river's right there. So we're not incredibly far away right now, so that is doable. We're going to unequip this. Then we'll toss the duffel bag back here. Yeah, that works. We still have 21.7. Why do we have 21 points? Oh, because we have all this stuff on us. Hold on a second. We have to get all this off of us. Move that all. We don't need the extra claw hammer, because we have the other ones on us. Actually, we have 2 of them on us. Alright, this one is not the saved one. There we go. Look at that. Down to 15. Even with all the spears on us. Alright, so we're going to try this. I do not know how this is going to work, by the way. It shouldn't be too bad. Alright, jerry can should be back here. Let's take a look for that thing. Hello? I thought we put a jerry can back here. Did I skip over it? Oh, gasoline. Oh, okay. I didn't skip over it. I just was looking for something different. Actually, we're going to go ahead and turn that off. I have zero clue how to fuel this thing up or where it gets fueled up at. I would have thought it would have been this tank right there, but apparently it's over here. Also, if I recall correctly, there's a trunk here. There's a 20 space trunk right there. Alright, cool. Wait, no. No. Damn it. Am I gonna have... That's not gonna work. Oh, there's also... Oh, there's also a 20 space trunk over here. Oh, both sides. That's interesting. Oh. We can hotwire now. That's the reason why I did that. God, this thing is beautiful. Alright, I don't like that part. But imagine once this thing gets all armored up. I just realized we can have some fun with the name on that. That thing is the frickin' Bumblebee of Optimus Primes. Oh, what am I doing? I can't tow this with that. Dude, I'm an idiot. I gotta attempt to tow... Oh, this is gonna be so slow. This is gonna be so damn slow. But it is what it is. Actually, I don't know if I can tow with this either. You can't tow with this? I'm using 2 vehicles you can't tow anything with. Damn it. That actually just scared the shit out of me. That just scared the piss out of me. Hardcore. Huh. I mean, it's not too far away. I could just make a jaunt to walk down here. Be able to go get it. I think that's what we're going to do. We'll leave it at the corner here. But essentially, it is kinda useless until we find a trailer in the first place. We need to find something that's a little bit better than that. You know what I could do is I could just frickin' grab a really crap vehicle and come out here and leave it out here instead of walking back as well, so. Could just do that. Be a little bit easier. Alright. both hands. Oop, empty jerry can go inside us. That can go inside us. There we are. A lot less weight now. Alright, what we're going to do is we're going to take this home. I'm going to try to find a crappy vehicle tomorrow to just come here and go pick up our semi. We'll be back for you, Optimus Bumblebee. Bumblebee Prime. Bumblebee Prime. I like it. I like it. Also, I should probably turn on the frickin' lights, man. Oh, damn! Look at those beauties. I think we have our candidate for the crappy vehicle of the day. We'll walk over, we'll grab that vehicle, we'll take it over, we'll just put a little bit of gas in it, and then we'll, why are there so many zombies over here? Hold on a frickin' second. You guys are my... Oh, the chopper event. The chopper event brought him over here. That would be why. Interesting. I'm not gonna lie. There is a large part of me that just wants to gas up the semi and take it somewhere to be able to see if I can't find it. Or find a freaking trailer. Imagine if I could find a trailer with that thing. We would be gone baba forever. Alright, I'm pretty sure we have a singular gas can over here that is full. Yes, we do. Not put it in there, though, because this bag sucks. Okay, we can put it in here. Do I dare? You know what? I think I dare. Yeah, that's what I thought. Give me this. Thank you. The lights are on enough down here that it's going to make it enough where we can see. Plus, we have cat's eyes, so we can see a little bit. And you can't see us. Damn, I'm a freaking ninja. The reason why I'm doing this is because I'm not tired. If I was tired, my cone would be so freaking small that this would be a death. This would be death. The fact that I'm not tired with cat's eyes is... And because there's still so much power and lights on it, makes it a little bit easier. If I remember correctly, this one has a key in it. Yeah, there's a zombie over here. Oh, that's... Get into the light. Spears make this worth it, man. That's all you need. That is all you need, sir. If this is your both hands again, get in the freaking car. If you guys are wondering why my freaking car lights are so bright, it is a mod called Brighter Headlights. Because without it, the headlights in this game suck. Like, really badly. They still go down quite a bit, like if we're, I mean, we're slightly tired now, but if we're really, really tired. Alright, thanks for the ride. Let me take a look really quickly. I don't care to be able to have the key, it could just sit here just in case. Let me take a look in your seats real quick. Not really a damn thing in there, so that's fine. And just some paper napkins in the back. Alright, my beautiful big baby. We're gonna add this gasoline to you, because I don't know how much you take up gas-wise. Alright, I gotta remind myself, this thing does not turn as well as the other things. However, it also has no problem going off-road. Oh, we're not even getting near you. I am curious what the horn on this thing sounds like. One of these days I'm going to piss off a ton of zombies, just for the hell of it. You know, we do have the flatbed, too. And I didn't even think about that. We have the flatbed, which would allow me to be... Oh. That would be interesting. Could I pull? Yep, turn. Alright, you know what? We're going to do this in the morning. We're going to do this in the morning. Otherwise, this is going to be, like, death of me stuff real quick. Let's not mess around with this. But there is a flatbed over there, which would be nice. Alright. Late enough, we're tired, we need some food. Let's just get our butts upstairs. And hope that the power doesn't go out right now. We shall see. We shall see. Alright. With that, we have hungers going on here. We did make ourselves some burgers and some sandwiches, so let's go ahead and put that burger in our... Well, why did I take the taxi key? Come on, man, I didn't mean... I said no. Let's warm this thing up. Come on. Alright, grab that. Turn it off. and have a freaking beef and onion burger with barbecue sauce. It's literally a Western burger minus the cheese. It's crazy. I mean, there's a lot more stuff in there other than that. We added so many things, though. It was ridiculous. But that is good and good eating. Still losing weight. Yeah, so we got to watch out for that. All right, we are good. We're going to get out of here. We found something really, really nice, and I think that is going to come in handy. I'm curious to be able to see how the flatbed works because it looks like you can pull vehicles up on it, and if we can drive that semi and take 2 vehicles on it with us, the world is open to us at that point. So, we'll see. We'll see. All right, as for tonight, you, your friends and family and loved ones, please stay safe out there, and we will see you guys again for the next day. Have a good night.